we have with us João Ferreira, who is the General Manager of FCCN, the National Scientific Computing Unit of the Portuguese Research Funding Agency, FCT, and this unit is responsible for developing and managing national digital research infrastructures, including networking, computing, and data. João, the floor is yours.
Hello, thank you. Hello, all my colleagues on this panel. I will now present the Bella project, a project to which I am connected around 10 years until now. So the main goal of the Bella project, building a Europe link to Latin America, is to connect these research networks in Europe on your right to the counterpart in Latin America, the research networks in Latin America. And this was the natural consequence of a long series of projects supported by European Union, starting with ALICE and ALICE 2 on the top, that promoted the creation of international network connecting all the Latin American countries. Now it's known by Red Clara. And then we had also other projects connected with some specific scientific areas like OG, ACES, and the EVALSO. And then I would like to point to the project on the bottom, the one that started 10 years ago, that was the feasibility study. And this study, the ELA project, was the precursor for the Bella project, the building part of the same goal. So this is a project that has a couple of partners. On top, we have the Pan-European network, the GEAN network, and on the Latin American side, we have Red Clara. But not only, we also have a couple of national research and education networks from Europe, Germany, Portugal, Italy, Spain, and France. And we also have 3 NRENs in Latin America, Brazil, and from Peru, and also from Ecuador. And so these are the partners that are responsible for this Bella project. Although there's been a lot of talk about the soon to be inaugurated ELA link cable, this project is one main contractor for this ELA link cable. But the Bella project, it's a lot more than just connecting Sines to Fortaleza. It's connecting 2 continents. And in the part of the Latin American NRENs, the project also has this component of doing a major upgrade of the connectivity between the countries and their respective regional research networks. So inside the Bella project, we have the Bella S, the submarine part, and we have also the Bella T, the terrestrial part, that is not less important than the submarine part. One of the most, it took a lot of time, the part of this project to get the money. So the funding structure for this project is a bit complex. We are receiving money from three DGs from European Union, and also have receiving funding from the Latin America National Research and Education Networks. So all these resources are put into this Bella consortium that I just presented you, and then we have these 2 parts: the transatlantic connectivity, Bella S, and the Red Clara backbone. And this is really an amazing project, and I'm quite proud to be connected with it and be part of it. So it's the first ever Red Clara interconnection. It's a long duration, so it's a contract that on the submarine part will last for 25 years. So it will be quite an open road for development in research and education and innovation. And it's a dedicated resource for research and education, and it will improve the latency between these two continents, and that is also very, very important. Now, just with a few examples to applications and usage that this resource for research and education will support. As you may know, most of the European telescopes are located in Chile, and so the huge amounts of information that they produce must be transmitted to Europe in several forms, and this kind of resource connecting Europe to Latin America is essential to allow this growth, this increased information to be transported. There's also several other areas that were already identified as being targets for collaboration between the two regions, and the low latency and the high capacity allows for a whole new world of collaborations between the researchers and higher education and education institutions of the two regions. Two examples on the Earth observation Copernicus program. Here in the Chile's Atacama Desert, it was possible to have information about pollution or effects of pollution, and with high definition images. Again, also in the Andes region, now in the Peruvian Andes, there was also this project to see where the fresh water was flowing in order to optimize irrigation systems. And so these are just my presentation is very short, and this is just a couple of examples of the whole range of possibilities that are now opening in front of us. This is about connectivity. Then we have the data. Domingos already talked about the big project with lots of data. Just to say that it's also a big push. There's now a big push from Europe to develop cloud services and to have advanced capacities in terms of data, and also this is connected with several developments. I could cite Gaia X or others, where we want not only to have the connectivity, but to have the capacity to storage and to manage and to produce knowledge out of this data. And so with this, I conclude my presentation.
Thank you very much, João. And what about connectivity to the African South Atlantic coast?
Well, again, I think that Domingos already talked a little bit at the end of his presentation. I think that 4 to 5 years ago, there was no south-south from Latin America to Africa cables. Now I think that we are 2 and a third one coming into production. Several new generation cables are coming from South Africa to Europe, from Google, from other operators, and these will change completely the environment, the market for submarine cables capacity in the South Atlantic, both from Africa to Europe and also from Africa to Latin America. And if you articulate this with the Bella capacity, a whole new set of possibilities can be achieved coordinating these resources.
Okay, thank you so much.